Time for us to head to the voicemail of Truth and Reason.
Considering the way things are going right now, we have a quarterback that's under scrutiny. Questions are starting to be raised about the coach, and I think we're in a good place with the general manager. You know, if we keep repeating the same mistakes of the past, our future is only going to be filled with the problems of the past. So I'm afraid that, you know, being quick to turn about on these systems that are in place may not be a good thing, because I know that if we turn it over and rebuild over and over and over and over again, we have no reason to expect anything different than the last 25 years. So with that, I just want to say thank you. I appreciate everything. It's a great show. Look forward to seeing it. Bye.
It's a really good point, Hayden. You tend to forget one of the reasons the Browns were in the situation they were before they hired Kevin Stefanski and Andrew Berry is because they continually were changing general managers, head coaches, couldn't get a scheme, couldn't figure out what players they needed. There's a lot of wisdom in saying, be patient.
Yes, there is. The Browns have done one thing very, very poorly amongst a lot of things, and that's, finding continuation, finding the same, the same continuity with your coaches, with your players, with all that. And, I think that the Browns are very much in danger of doing that again in terms of, they went to a playoff game, they started to take steps in the right direction, and then they had a year that they were not necessarily proud of, although I wouldn't call it a bad year. I would call it a year that was, below expectation. So I don't think they're at the point yet where we should be questioning, the head coach. We should be questioning the GM. We should be questioning the quarterback even. I mean, obviously last year was not a good year for Baker, but I think that they need another year under their belts, all three of them. And I think they can prove us all either right in terms of, I think that they can prove to us that they are playoff caliber, that they can, really come together and become some sort of a group that could be around for 10 years. Or, if this season doesn't go well, then at least they've had 3 years to look at it. And maybe they could, pull 1 year out of Andrew Berry more or 1 year out of Kevin Stefanski more. But at least they're kind of all in it together, which is something we haven't seen in Cleveland for a long time.